Alright, thanks for checking out my video, you guys. I wanted to make a new Marilyn Monroe inspired tutorial since my other one has like 40,000 views. It's my most viewed video, which really surprises me because I personally don't think it's that great. I mean, the makeup's kind of cool, I guess, but I don't know. I just wanted to do one that's definitely more authentic to like the colors and the application. I've really been studying a lot of pictures of Marilyn Monroe, and I wanted to make this one look a lot like the pictures that I've seen of her. So anyway, I've already got foundation on, some L'Oreal Bare Naturale mascara, and that's pretty much it. So first what I'm going to start with, I already put Urban Decay Primer Potion on my lids just to make sure these eyeshadows stick really well. Okay, so with my Sonia Kashuk small eyeshadow brush, I'm just going to get that wet a little bit. I'm just going to use my MARC Mist Opportunity. It's just a face mist. Water is fine, or any other kind of face mist thing you may have. And then I'm going to go in with my NYX Eyeshadow Trio in TS03, one of my favorite ones. And I'm going to go for this really light color here. It's a nude color. And just pick up some of this on that nice wet brush. You don't want it soaking wet, but you want to make sure it's pretty damp. And I'm just going to go across the lid. What would be really perfect for this look would be cream eyeshadow. So that's kind of what we're creating here with wetting the brush. Just really adds a super nice, like 50s sheen to the lids. So I just went in with some more water on there, or mist stuff, whatever. And it is going to turn a little bit lighter once it dries, so that's good. Okay, and I believe, yeah, I'm just going to go ahead and take this all the way on my lid, all the way up to the eyebrow. Alright, so once you have that on your lid, you're just going to blend it a little bit with like a blending brush of some kind. I already did that, just blended it all over my lid. Then I'm going to go ahead and take just the second color here, and just with this same brush, just tapping it in there. And then you're just going to go right above the lid in the crease kind of, and just really lightly apply that. It's not going to add a whole lot of definition, but it will add a little bit, which is what she seems to wear. So you can kind of see the difference there. It just makes the lid look more deep set, or the eye look more deep set. Okay, so I'm going to take my time with this look because I really want it to look authentic, so sorry if it's kind of long. Now I'm going to go in with just a really light, kind of a light peachy, shimmery, vanilla-y color. This is from a MARC quad that isn't available anymore. And I'm just going to go ahead and just touch up the lid here because we want that to be a really light area. We're really not going to blend it into the darker color too much. You just want to kind of leave that alone. Okay, that looks pretty darn good, I think. A little bit on my tear duct just for the heck of it. Okie doke. So, now I'm just going to fill in my eyebrows a little bit. I know hers are light, but I mean, just fill in your brows with whatever color they are. So I already had a little bit of gel in my eyebrows, so I'm just kind of brushing that through along with that powder I just added. So it's just going to really soften them because the 50s, they didn't really seem to have like really like shiny eyebrows or anything. So you just want them really natural looking. Okie dokie. Now for the fun part is the liner and false eyelashes. Yes, I'm actually going to be using them today. I'm just going to start with my Sonia Kashuk bent eyeliner brush, and I'm going to use MAC Blacktrack Fluidline, which looks like that. And I'm just going to do a really, really thin line. I think I'll probably just show you what to do, so never mind. Ignore me there. So I'm just going to take a little bit of this. You want to make sure the brush is very small, like, when you get the liner on there, you want it to be packed in well enough that it makes the brush tip really tiny, because we want a very thin line today. No thick 60s liner. We want thin Marilyn Monroe 50s liner. I think I'm going to start with the inner part here. And just bring it all the way in. And just bring it right into the lashes in little strokes. You don't have to be a genius to do this. I mean, it can be difficult and it definitely takes practice, but once you get it figured out, just gotta take slow and steady movements. Okay. And as I bring it out here, I want to go ahead and make a little bit of a V, or wing it out a little bit. I'm basically gonna do kind of like, you don't want to go really high. It's almost kind of like a downturn, but not really. So I'm just gonna go ahead and take it from about here, I think. And since there's hardly anything left on the brush, it's just gonna start really lightly so then we don't mess up. I think that's what I want. Yeah. So add a little bit more on the brush, and then just darken that up. Okay, so next I'm going to apply a white pencil on my waterline. I'm going to use Mark Pencil Eyemarker. It's not available anymore, but I'll go ahead and use it anyway. Okay, so the eyeliner is done. That's pretty much how it looks. It went a little bit higher than I anticipated, so it's okay if you make it, lower and kind of going out more. But now I'm going to apply the false lashes. I'm going to use Ardell Fashion Lashes in 125. So that's what they look like there. Pretty sweet looking. They're really, really good for this look. And then I'm just going to use my Duo Surgical Adhesive Glue on top of this little applicator thing. So I'm going to apply false lashes. You can check out my false lashes tutorial if you want to learn how to do that. Alright, so once you have the false lashes applied, they should look something like this. Now I'm just going to take a little bit more of the Blacktrack fluid line and just kind of go over the edge of the lashes, still keeping the liner really, really thin. I just want to make sure it doesn't, try to make the lashes blend in a little bit, even though they're obviously fake. So I'm going to do that real quick, and then I'll come back and show you the cheeks and lips. Okay, so now with the eyes finished, you're going to go ahead and take some kind of like a deep kind of a rosy brown color for blush. I'm going to use Bare Essentials blush in Thistle. So that's what it looks like. And I'm just going to use my angled blush brush from Posh to apply this. And you want to get that, and make sure you start with a really small amount, because minerals tend to be very pigmented, so you don't want to get way, way, way too much. So I'm just going to go ahead and just kind of suck in my cheeks and then apply this right under the cheekbone, once again really, really lightly, and I'll show you how I do this. So it's really nice to have a little bit of light coming in so you can really see the shadows, the natural shadows of your cheeks. So I'm just patting this in here, as you can see. And then I'm actually going to blend it downwards. It seems kind of odd, but that's how she seems to have it, so. And I'm going to suck in and just really accentuate that. No worries about the top because we're going to go ahead and add a highlighter on top. And just a tip about the foundation, you want to make sure you have something that's very kind of glowy looking. You don't want really matte. I mean, I know sometimes in the 50s it seems like a lot of the popular thing was to have a very matte skin, but really, like the pictures of Marilyn anyway, her skin always seems to look really, really dewy and glowy. So I don't know if you need to add like maybe a shimmer kind of foundation to your regular foundation or what. I just used Smashbox Halo Perfecting Hydrating Powder, something like that, but it definitely gives my skin a glow because my skin's oily already, so that just adds like a little bit more, but it's not just the oiliness that it adds, it's more of just like a shimmer too. Anyway, so for the highlighter, I'm just going to use Prestige Skin Loving Minerals in, it's a sun-baked, it's a bronzer, but it's called Pure Shimmer, and it's just a really nice neutral shimmer highlighter, and this stuff is really cool. So I'm just going to apply this, of course, on the tops of my cheekbones, and just blend it right into the top of that blush that we used for contouring. Okay, so for the lips, if you want to go for a really authentic, I am going to do that today, I think. I think I'm brave enough to. You want to kind of accentuate your lips and make them sort of like higher, almost right here, like in this middle part here. So like if I were to do it, I'd kind of just bring it out a little bit more and then go in. Like I know it seems really weird, and it's definitely how she did her lips. It could be just accentuating her natural shape. I'm not really sure exactly. But I mean, you might even want to go a little bit further out here as well. I mean, you can definitely tell that her lips are drawn on and painted bigger than they really are. So if you want to go for that kind of obvious, you know, making your lips bigger look, then go ahead. If not, just fill in your natural lips. If you need to even them out a little bit with the liner, that's fine. So I'm just going to try to just bring mine out just a little bit, but for the most part, my lips are like, I think they're pretty much fine. They're not necessarily the 50s shape, but they'll work. So I'm just using MAC Subculture lip liner, which is my favorite one for my skin. And I'm just going to start right in the Cupid's bow. Okay. And you know, I think I am just going to go ahead and accentuate the whole lip. So just mainly the top lip. The bottom lip's fine. So basically I just made it bigger. You can see the difference. Kind of funky, but it'll work. Okay, so once you've got that kind of how you want it on the top, just fill in the bottom and then fill in your whole lip. Okay, so now once you've got the lips lined and filled in, you want to take your favorite red lipstick, preferably something that isn't like super, super screaming bright. She seemed to wear more, a little bit muted reds and definitely more on the neutral to warm side rather than like a cool, like a really blue red. So what I'm going to use is Revlon ColorStay lip gloss lipstick in Smoothest Wine. So that's what it looks like, and this is really very full coverage lipstick, so I would recommend if you could find something like Sheer. I have some Avon lipsticks that are now discontinued, of course, but they ended up being just perfect for the look. But with this, I'm just going to apply it really lightly and then blot my lips really well with the Kleenex, and then I'm going to go over it with just a clear lip gloss. So I'm just going to apply this all over my lips with a lip gloss, or with a lip brush, and then I'm going to blot my lips, and I'll come back and show you the lip gloss I'm using, and then you'll see the finished look. Yay! Okay, now that your lips look Botoxed, you're going to take some clear lip gloss. I'm using Bare Naturale's Buxom Lips in Krystal, which is one of my favorite clear lip glosses. I have so many of these Buxom lips. Like, they're my beloveds, I think. And I'm going to use a separate lip gloss wand so I don't get pink and red all over in my bottle here. So just apply this right on top. Okay everybody, so here is my finished Marilyn Monroe inspired makeup look. I think this is definitely a lot better than my other one. My other one is, like, I like the style of it, and the eyeliner turned out really good. I love the lipstick color, but it's not really your classic Marilyn look. So hopefully this did it for you. So thank you for watching my other one, people, and I hope this one helped you out and maybe gave you some more tips and whatever suggestions on her makeup. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed this, and thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. You guys are awesome, and keep watching for more videos. I will see you later. Bye.